Welcome to Real Life Talk. Let me introduce myself. My name is Blessing. I'm a woman who has been through thick and thin of life. And I'm glad today I'm the person who is able to give hope to people when they are in their lowest time. Please follow my podcast so that you won't miss any of my interesting life stories. This podcast is all about giving hope, to give a voice and encouragement. Yes, sometimes I could share some fun gist. Let me share an experience with you because here is all about sharing life experiences. Welcome to Real Life Talk. Let me introduce myself. My name is Blessing. I'm a woman who has been through thick and thin of life. And I'm glad today I'm the person who is able to give hope to people when they are in their lowest time. Please follow my podcast so that you won't miss any of my interesting life stories. This podcast is all about giving hope, to give a voice and encouragement. Yes, sometimes I could share some fun gist. Here is all about sharing life experiences. Recently, I took an exam and actually the exam didn't go well. It can be annoying when after preparation, you write it and it doesn't come out the way you want. It's really annoying. So my daughter saw me the day I had the exam and she was like, "Mommy, what's going on with you? Why is your face looking like this?" I told her, actually, I did an exam online and I didn't pass. I just had 80 over 100. And in that exam, you must get 100 over 100 to get certified. That's the rule. Then she asked me, "Can't you take it again?" I said, "Well, I'm not sure because there's nowhere they wrote, write, if you fail, come back and write it." She said, "Mommy, just send them a mail and ask. No need for you to be looking all gloomy, upset. Find out first." I said, "Okay." So I sent them a mail like she suggested. And they replied. And they told me, actually, I could take the exam again, but it has to be only 3 times. And after 3, you're done. I was like, wow, thank God. Opportunity of a second chance. I did it the second time and voila, I came out with 100 over 100. Yippee! It's exciting when you win. I know, right? I was so happy and excited. You would just notice it all over me because, I was ready to tell everyone I met, "Oh, I did this exam, I did well." You see, that is life for you. Don't always give up at the first try. Don't. A lot of people have given up at the first fail. Even the richest man called Dangote, richest, wealthiest African man, at some point, he would have failed. Or don't you think about it? Have you ever thought about it? These so-called successful people, do you think they've never failed? Come on. They have failed in so many things. But what they are celebrated for is this success. Because that is what people see. No one knew I did an exam. But when I did well, even from my facial expression, you can tell that something good is happening around her. That is life for you. If you fail the first time, give it another try. You might just get it right. You can't give up because you failed. Sometimes we watch movies and at the end you see them write, watch out for part 2. Meaning they want that movie to end in a better way. You understand? That is how I analyze. That is why I'm a storyteller. Yes, I know, right? That is how I analyze life. It didn't end the way they wanted it. No, they thought about it. No, it shouldn't end like this. Let's do it again and make it end better. And also remember, when you succeed, everyone knows, but they didn't know how much you have failed. Success is like a strong perfume, like those ouds. They attract everyone around. So that is what I'm trying to teach today. No matter what you have done, you might have failed in business. You might have failed in career. Do you know some people have failed in IVFs? Some failed in marriages, some failed in relationships. Don't just give up at the first fail. Try again. Give it another try, because sometimes success doesn't just come up on the first try. A lot of people had to try over and over until they got it right. I've seen people who told me, blessing, before I got here, I tried and tried and tried and tried. And I will ask, you didn't give up? They'll say no, because they know at the end of the day, they will make it. And it will be a good thing for them, the experience and everything. Don't give up because the thing didn't turn out the way you wanted it at the first try. Try again. Make other attempts. Don't look at life and decide at the first fail. Think about it. Okay, if I failed like this, what other method can I use? Yes, some people failed in businesses because they were using a wrong pattern. They were using a wrong plan. And when they change it, they find out they are succeeding in that same thing they thought they didn't know. Some people went for IVFs and they failed. They gave it another try. And you find out they ended up with triplets. I know, right? That is life for you. Everyone is not celebrating their fails. All we see most times are the wins. A lot of people, a lot of wealthy, successful people failed. Don't think you're failing differently. Try another pattern. Don't give up on yourself, because you are your greatest motivation. If anybody comes to tell you that they made it at the first try, tell them congratulations. Not everyone is that lucky. Give it another try. Make another attempt. A lot of things that were invented, a lot of things we see today as cars, televisions, phones, just think about it. You think, the first time they came with that invention, they made it, everyone was happy. No. At some point they failed. They say, okay, no, let's try this other pattern. Even if that one fails, they say, okay, no, maybe this one is not the best way to do it. Let's try this other way. And you know the funny thing, the more you try, the better you get. Don't let your fails break you. Don't let your fails pull you down. Your fails should be a stepping stone to your success. Don't feel ashamed to fail. Do you know the first time Moses went to meet Pharaoh, he didn't succeed? Do you know that was a fail? Did you know? Moses left because he failed the first time. God wants him to take his people out of the land of Egypt, but he didn't succeed. He left and came back prepared. My listeners, my amazing listeners, I hope we all learned something from this and never give up on all life challenges. A warrior goes to battle with the mind of victory. Hey, warrior, you will win in the battle of life. Believe me. Thanks so much for listening. Don't forget to follow and share my podcast to encourage someone to will encourage someone going through a time of their life. I'll talk to you again soon. Have a nice day.